Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about how to deploy a PHP project to DigitalOcean. So to begin, you have to have a DigitalOcean account, and once you're logged in, you create a new droplet. In your droplet, you then select the operating machine you want to use, in this case Ubuntu. Then you choose a plan, which is the standard plan, and you can go for the cheapest, which is the first option. Then you choose a city or a data center close to where you are, in this case, which is London. For the VPN network, just go with the default. Then you select the IPv6, and for the authentication, you can decide to use a password or SSH, but in the case of this video, we are just going to use the password. So we set our password, and after setting the password, we then choose a host name. We can just go with the default. Then we create the droplet and wait for it to create. After our droplet has been created, you can copy the IP address and try to open it in a new tab. But now, since you have nothing in the IP address, it's going to come up with an error. And the error here is the site cannot be reached. So what do? We open our droplet and make some changes to it. From the droplet, we select our console, which is where we are going to make our changes and install all dependencies. First, we're going to log in, and the username in this case is going to be root, since we're entering for the first time. And the password is going to be the password we set when creating the droplet. Once we've signed into the console, we then update our operating system, which is Ubuntu that was selected earlier. And once it's updated, we then install the dependencies that we require. First, we'll install Nginx, which is a type of web server where we can host our web pages. Once Nginx is installed and we reload the IP address, we're going to see the Welcome to Nginx page to show us that that's the default Nginx page of our web. What we want to try to do now is to edit this web page and host our own file to it, or web page. In this case, we have a simple file that is created in GitHub, which we are going to host. We then start Nginx and check the version of PHP that we currently have. Once we are sure we have the right version of PHP, we then run the update again of our operating system and make sure that everything is in place. Then we install the dependencies that we require. After installing all dependencies, we check to see that our process manager is running. And once we've done that, we then define the path of our project with the nano editor. We edit the configuration. So we'll change the default Nginx page that we saw earlier to our own page, and then make all the necessary changes. After making all changes, to exit the nano editor, we use the Ctrl X key, and then we select Y to approve. Once we're done with this, we then go to our default path for the website, www.html. Then we check what's in it and edit it to our own repository. So to do this, we clone our GitHub repository that contains the file we want to upload to the server. Then we add this file to the path of the web page. To make sure that all changes reflect on the web page, we reload our server and our PHP. And ta-da! Everything now shows on our web page, and we've successfully uploaded the file to the Nginx server. So that's it. Go ahead and upload your own server today.